Top 5 untapped but yet profitable businesses that you can start in Nigeria right now. And guess what? You don't need millions to start up any of these businesses. These are businesses that you can start with 50k, 100k, 200k. No matter the amount you have, these businesses are so lucrative. So ensure you watch to the end of this video. Trust me, it is packed with loads of value. Only Onwura here again with another video. So here we're looking at top 5 untapped but yet profitable. I mean, these are businesses that you can call the low-key business. They are low-key but highly profitable. Not everybody knows or are saying anything much about this business. So this one, trust me, it is for you. The first on my list, in no ranking order, the first on my list is Barbing Salon business. Guys, hear me well. Barbing salon business is one business that you can start from the comfort of your home. Most of you don't know this. Oh, you think that before you start a barbing salon business, you need to go rent a store in a very busy and populated place. You need to pay thousands of naira to get a store. You need to tush that store. You need to glam up your store. Hell no, not in 2025. I have a neighbor where I stay. That guy, he's actually living with his parents. He's a young guy, not married. He's living with his parents, and in this his parents' home, they have this something like a corridor in front of their house. They have like a corridor, and then they have this burglary in front of the corridor. So what this guy did was to go print this very big banner. You know, this very big banner, he printed it with his name. I think it is V something court. He printed it, his phone number, put pictures on it. I mean, if you see the banner, it is so attractive. He just tied it on top of that burglary, on top of that frame around the corridor door. He tied it on it, and guess what? People are coming to cut their hair in this guy's place. A very small space, a very tiny space. He has a mirror there. He has this rolling chair there. Basically, that's what he has, his brushes and his clipper. And this guy is making money, I can tell you for fact. See, anywhere at all you are, you can actually start your own barbing salon business right there. Apart from that, you can also do home service, right? You can go to people's homes to cut their hair, to cut their boys' hair. I mean, every now and then, people want to cut their hair now. Personally, my son, he cuts his hair. If we want to be doing it judiciously, highest 3 weeks. I mean, it is all grown again. 3 weeks. So imagine, how much are people charging? People are charging for as high as 700 naira. I mean, cheap, 700 naira. Some people 1,500 to even 5,000 naira. Adults, even 5,000 naira. If you're putting any form of treatment, you know how much that costs. So therefore, starting this business is one that is profitable. And me and you, we can agree that you can start this business with 50k. All you need to do is what? Buy your clipper. If you don't know how to barb, yes, within 2-3 months you should be a good barber. Go to a barbing salon and just pay them something. Tell them you want to learn. You would see the way they do stuff. You learn. If you are a fast learner, what are we saying? 3 months, 2 months, you're good. You are good. You cut hair for people and they pay you big for it. Your clipper, are you changing it every month? No. In as much as you handle it properly, it can last you for a very long time. Use it and make money. If you are in your your own space, if you have extra space, you can actually use it as your barbing salon. People can come there. You can do like this, my neighbor. Go to this printer, you print a banner, come hang it somewhere so that they know that, oh, there's a barbing salon here. This is something you can do from the comfort of your home, anywhere at all you're situated, in as long as it is a residential area. Your customers are there. Your customers are there. So get started with this business. You can start with as low as 50k. Get started with it. You can make money. Oh God, should I do the maths for you? Should I do the maths for you? It is a highly profitable business. People are not saying much about it. So this one is for you, my guys. The second business on my list is cleaning services. I spoke about it in one of my previous videos that a lady came to clean, my brother's space and charged 30k for it. Guess what? There is this new apartment I saw in my estate, and people were planning on moving into the space, the owners of the space, right? So I saw a lady cleaning. I intentionally went to ask her how much does she charge for this type of work. So if I get work, I can contact her. I intentionally went to her. She told me that for this type of space, it's like a duplex, right? For this type of space, she charges around 80k for deep cleaning, because it is like a post-construction cleaning. She's going to clean, and she said her 80k is like the best. There are people that will charge you from that my estate that will charge you up to 150k to do such job, but this one, I think, how many rooms, I can't really say, but best price, she said 80,000 naira. And I'm like, this your price is fair, because few months ago my brother did two-bedroom apartment 30K, and you're cleaning this whole space for 80, it is way cheap. It is too cheap. So you can imagine if you're charging 100K or 150K, what are you buying? You have your scraper for post-construction cleaning, deep cleaning. You need your scraper, you need your brooms. You cannot do it alone. You need people. Maybe you employ two more people. At the end of it's something you can do in one day. It's something you can do in one day. At the end of the day, you pay them. It is just a profitable business, and most people are not talking about it. I am hammering it now so my people can jump on it. Walk around your estate, walk around this place where you reside, tell people you offer this service. You don't need any prior skill or knowledge to do this. Normally, you know how to clean, you know how to mop, you know how to scrub. What are we saying? You have your hard brush for styles, you have your scrapers. This is a business that can make you money. In fact, in some estates they charge as high as 500,000 naira for post-construction deep cleaning. Go to places like Lekki, they will charge even more than that. Now what are we saying? So this is a business that you can venture into, and it will make you cool cash. It is untapped, it is low key, but people are making money from it. It is not something you come and stress yourself online. If you want to put it online, fine. If you don't want to, this is something you can be doing within where you reside. You can even start it as a side hustle. You have people you employ that will be working. At the end of the day, you charge, you give them their own, and you have the bulk of the money. My people, this is a business that you should consider currently. If you're looking for a profitable business, please consider starting a cleaning service business. You would thank me for it. The third business on my list is one that I am into. Very obvious, you guys know. It is importation business. Mini importation business. Forget the way people are shouting and shouting. See, it is one secret business that people don't know about, or I don't know, people know about it, but they don't really understand how it works. Mini importation business is a business that when you go into, you take your time to research, you get that hot selling product. That product can change your life forever. I mean, before people know about that product, you are good to go. When you take your time to search, you search for hot selling product. I mean, product that you know is solving a problem, product that is scarce in the market. You know, there are new products every now and then on 1688. Are you taking your time to search for this product? Are you taking your time to do your research? There are a lot of products, gadgets. There are new gadgets on 1688 that are not yet, well known in the market. There are new content creation tools. There are different type of, kitchen items that makes our work in the kitchen very, very fast, very, very easy. A whole lot of them on 1688. You know, China people with their production now, once they think about it, they produce it. Once they think of it, they manufacture it. A whole lot of product. If you want industrial product, a whole lot of them on 1688. So you can actually start importation. You source for this product, you bring it in, you run your ads, you sell them off, you are good to go. And guys, for those of you that want to learn how to run ads, say you are a small business owner, you want to learn how to run ad, I have a course. You know, this course, I created this course with all of you business owners that are struggling with sponsored ad. I created this course with you in my heart. It is one of the course that I gave my 100. I did it from A to Z myself, the editing, it is a course that I can tell you that if you go through this Facebook and Instagram course, your business will never remain the same. I promise you that. And I am charging a very tiny fraction of what that course is worth. I am charging 25,000 naira instead of the normal 150K I'm supposed to charge for that course. That course has up to 12 modules. 12 modules with different lessons in each of them. I mean, I'm going to make a separate video and explain that course. 25K. So if you're among the first people hearing it now, make payments and get that course. You would love it, especially if you want to go into e-commerce, or you're already into e-commerce, you sell things online and you're struggling with sponsored ad, Facebook and Instagram ads precisely. 25K will change the game for you. Pay for this course. My WhatsApp is on the screen. So that's business number 2, or rather business number 3, mini importation. The fourth on my list is bread supplies and distribution business. Guys, if you have, this is mainly for people that are mobile. If you have cars, right, you can go to bakery where they make bread. You go, you buy this bread, you come out and supply it to stores. You can also sell it in busy areas. Those of you in Lagos, I mean, people that stay around Trade Fair, Ablado, Satellites, guys, you will notice that when it is closing, from 4:35, as people are trooping, you will see these guys that sell bread. They will open their booth. They are individuals, so they will open their booth, and you see The whole car is filled with bread to the brim, and they are selling. In fact, some of them, you see them with about 5 different workers attending to customers. People are buying bread. People are they are making money. You can do this. You can do this. If you want to sell in busy area, fine. Target busy areas when people are closing from market. As they are coming out, they are seeing you. They are buying bread. They are bachelors are buying, married people are buying. I mean, everybody. Who doesn't make use of bread now? Who doesn't eat bread? Who? So you can sell it that way, or you can bring this bread from the bakery, you go supply to shops, you add your own profit. Not really much, but you can see that it is something that you will sell and the turnover rate is high. You sell it off, you go and rest. Later in the evening, you go again. It is not something you need to have a physical store for. Lie. You don't need a physical store. Your car is everything. For your car, you're good to go. It is profitable. I have a friend that does this business. She has a car. She doesn't go to busy area because of her kids. Of course, nobody take care of the kids. But once the kids are off to school, she rush to the bakery, get this bread. She supplies to stores. She's making her money. She is making her money. Side hustle. In fact, she's making her money. If you sit at home, mom, this can actually work for you. Once you're able to plan it very well, plan your time very well, this is a business that you should give a try. You will be glad you did. The fifth business on my list today is local drink production business. Local drinks like Tiger Nut drinks, we call them local because they are not those, those other canned drinks and all that. These are drinks that you can produce from your kitchen. You don't need a physical store. You don't need anything. You don't need any of those. From your kitchen, with equipment you have in your kitchen, you are good to go. Produce this drink: zobo drink, fruit drink, mixed fruit drink, tiger nut, kunu, all those type of drink. You can produce them from your kitchen. You sell to stores, you sell to offices, you sell to schools, you go to the market and supply. These are business that are low key and will make you money. They will make you cool money. These days, people are really, really buying these local drinks because, see, people know all these canned drinks, these carbonated drinks, I mean, they are not really that good for our health. We know that already, right? So, all these optional, local, highly nutritious drinks are what people are in for. If you package it very well, you will make money. If you package it, where I was working before in a school, there is this lady that usually supplies to that school. Now this school is well populated, right? When she supplies it, I think then they were selling those medium cans for 100 naira. Then, like years ago, 100 naira. But see, she supplies this in about 3 sacks that are filled to the brim. Now imagine, from this you can make up to 30 to 40 to even 60% profit. Go buy hibiscus leaf, the zobo leaf itself, you make zobo. I mean, these are profitable businesses. Profitable businesses. These local drinks, tiger nut drink, I mean, you package it very well. If you want to sell to offices, if you want to go to banks, to offices where the people work, you need to package it very well. But if it's for schools, you don't really need to brand, but if you can, of course you do it. Do you understand? Just that you include it in your pricing. But I think for schools, you need to make it more affordable so students can buy. So that branding might be excess cost. Do you understand? So you know your target audience, know your target market, and then you know how you brand these drinks so you can be able to make reasonable profit at the end of the day, guys. These are 5 untapped but profitable businesses I've shared with you all. So which are you considering? If you have more, leave them in the comments. People are reading comments. They want see. People are looking for businesses to venture into, so please don't hurt anyone at all. That's why anyone I see, anyone I notice, I come on here and spill it all so people can actually gain from it. Start doing something for yourself, to be honest. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.